The following program is a paid advertisement for the Bridgeland Auto Brokers and does not represent the views or opinions of this station.
Rob, just taking a minute, one of our team members that we had the pleasure of working with, Joe Bisbo, just a real gentleman, a real pro. He's recently passed on. Wanted to take a moment in the show here and just give a shout out to him. He will be missed.
Yep. He worked with us for a few years. He was very, very good at what he did. He was actually the best that we had. So at the time, he had helped us to grow when we moved into our new store. He was a real pro. And I guess if I were to go, one of the things I would like is for people to, I think that would be a pretty solid thing to be able to say about me, would be that I was good at what I did for my work. My work is my passion, and his work was definitely his passion. So we just like to take a minute and just to give our condolences to his family.
Show the respect that he deserves,
Yep.
And just know that he will be missed for sure.
Yeah, thank you for all that you've done, Joe. Welcome to the June 2020 Bridgeland Auto Brokers Show. And the theme this month is really getting back to normal. And God, it feels really good to start getting things back. The sun is shining, the flowers are out, and business is definitely back. Take advantage of some of the buys in the market right now. We've never seen prices the way they are on our side of the coin, and you're never gonna see prices the way they are on your side of the TV either, again, and anytime soon, hopefully. So stay tuned, you're gonna see a whole lot of inventory. You're gonna see some big losses. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's one of a few. Some new additions just hit the lot. We got a package of these 2019 Ford F-150 Super Cruise. Now, this one's well put together. Got that FX5. You got your wheel flares, your painted flares.
Yep.
You got your 20-inch fuel wheels. Now, don't get me wrong. We're not the only show in town trying to put these together, but we're the only show in town that knows how to put them together the right way so they go quick. Okay? So if you're looking for that truck that's got that one-of-a-kind look, there you go. I can't say that it's one of a kind. Well, maybe.
It's a Bridgeland edition.
It is. So if you want a nice, beautiful truck, the most beautiful part about this is your price range. Now, 6 months ago, these trucks were $36,900 on our lot. $33,995. Feast that. But for real.
Stop playing. With the gear? The way they sit.
Well, I'm not going to take the gear off.
I just want to make sure that the pricing was right because it doesn't seem right.
Right, this without the wheels. This without the wheels.
Whatever, dude. $33,995
$33,995 is going to put this truck in your driveway exactly how it looks right here.
for 464-month with.
Big touch screen, power driver's seat. This has got the options.
One of my faves.
You like that?
You know how many times I've locked keys in the car?
Well, let me ask you this. How do you lock it? Brainiac. How do you do it? Do you know how to? No. Do you know the code?
I do around the car that's in a glove box.
Okay. 7-9 locks it, baby. Visit us today at cleancarscheat.com. Buy this truck for $464 a month, 15,000 miles. So you're gonna get the remainder of the factory warranty. You're gonna be in awesome shape 2, 3, 4 years when you wanna trade it. Now you can have the sheet. One of the things I wanted to impress upon was we talk about future value. Now, as the price goes down and gets lower, you create a bigger pool of buyers. So this truck, if this truck had 60,000 miles on it and was priced for $22,995, you'd have more people that could afford that truck than can afford it in the 30s. Okay? So what happens is you're the guy that buys the truck, you drive it for 4 years, you bring it back to the dealership with 80,000 miles on it. Now you really got a one of a kind. Because this truck, if I'm able to buy this truck as a dealership, even when we're appraising cars, if I'm able to if you kept this truck well kept like it looks right now and you brought it back in with 80,000 miles and I was gonna be able to put it back on my lot and offer it to customers in the low 20s, the truck wouldn't last 3 hours. So if you're looking for that high resale value, you gotta buy it the right way. This is gonna do it for you. $33,995 or an easy $464 a month. If that takes brains, then
Throw it out there.
visit us today, cleancarscheat.com, or dial 315-633-7060. We'll sanitize this, get it ready for your test drive. The lights are flashing, but the checks are cashing.
We're shutting them down.
Visit us today, cleancarscheat.com.
Can I snatch out of your hands, like I gotta check the pricing?
Let's try it. Let me run it, right?
Stop playing, dude. $33.90, $9.95 for that
Word.
with the gear.
Word.
All right.
Next up, we have a
Yeah.
2017
That's what
Jeep
I'm
Compass.
talking
Well, this is no stranger to TV because I think we used it on our last commercial.
And it's limited.
So when you want to talk about transparency, okay, if we screwed up and we put it on this month's commercial, you know what we do? We
Disclosing.
continue on with it.
We're disclosing.
We own our mistake and we put it on board. But the cool thing is,
We lowered the price.
listen, we did. So we had to lower our price to get more competitive in the market. So I don't recall what it was on last month's TV commercial for, but I know that it's on this one for $20,989.
Or $305 a month.
$305 a month. So I'm not sure that, now that just isn't is a testament.
I like
I can
it.
hardly say that. That's a testament to what's truly going on in the car market. In just a matter of 3 to 4 weeks, the market has affected this unit by a couple $1,000s.
Indeed it has.
Which puts it into the losing category for us to remain competitive.
Well, you know what makes it a winning proposition?
What's that?
Is the equipment inside of this vehicle for the folks.
Well, here's the thing. Unfortunately, on TV or on a computer, the one downfall that you have is that you can't really get too deep into condition. Okay, you can mention it and things like that, but it's not the same as getting up near something, opening the door and taking a look at it. One of the things you're gonna find with this Jeep is it's gonna be the quality, the care that's been done on it,
Preparation.
whatever. Either way, this, when I bought this, now cars can get bought in grades. The grade starts 1 through 5, 5 being the best. You can't buy a better grade car than a 5.0.
So tell us, Rob, what is this grade?
And there's probably 5% of the cars that I'm able to get my hands on at a price that makes any sense. 5% of them will be a 5.0 condition report. That tells you how rare that is. This particular one, she's a 5. So we bought this one with a perfect condition report. It's got a perfect look. It's got your leather seats. It's got your Uconnect 4. So if you like the technology, this has the most up-to-date Uconnect.
With a big screen?
The 8.5-inch touchscreen. This is really where it's at. So at $20,989 or $305 a month, not only is this going to be attractive for your wallet while you're making the payments, at that price tag, just think about it. If you took a $21,000 vehicle, you drove it for 3 years, what do you think you're going to owe? Low teens?
Yeah.
Maybe? How's that not worth low teens 3 years from now? God, we sell 2017, 16s and 17s in the mid-teens, don't we?
All day long.
So this is a no-brainer. So if you're looking for that future equity, but in the meantime, you don't have to just be concerned about equity. You're gonna look the part too, and you're gonna feel the part driving that around all summer long and all winter because it is a Jeep and it gets around like a bear. Absolute beautiful piece. So if you want that SUV and you wanna steal something, right now is the time. It's a complete buyer's market. Maybe you want too much for your trade. Well, bring your vehicle in on Saturday. Call us ahead. We're gonna schedule an appointment and we're gonna put your car on a live auction. You're gonna be able to stand right there, watch the TV screens and see what hundreds of dealers are willing to pay for your vehicle. Not just what Bridgeland's willing to pay, not what the other 4 or 5 dealers that you may have shopped in our local market are willing to pay, but you're gonna see that next step. You're gonna see what dealers do with your car after you leave the dealership.
Like real time.
We put it online, we offer it to hundreds if not thousands of people throughout the United States. And that's not information that a dealer would typically share with a customer. Well, like you said, it's all about transparency, and we're gonna be clear as a sheet of glass. So bring your car in on a Saturday, we're gonna spend a little time doing a condition report on it, they're gonna post it online, you're gonna stand right there, it's gonna be probably one of the most exciting things you ever did in a dealership. You're gonna be at the auction, okay? And it's the funnest part for us.
It is fun.
So visit us today, cleancarscheap.com. Let's set that appointment up. Let's get you in for a Saturday appointment. I'd like you in earlier, but if you want that top dollar for your trade, that's the day you want to come in. So let's get that Saturday. If maybe it's Sunday today, maybe you're watching this commercial on a Sunday and we got to schedule it for next Saturday, well, let's get it done. Cleancarscheap.com or dial 315-633-7060. You can ask for Jim, you can ask for Rob, you can ask for us. We'll take your calls. So hands-on dealership, the owner,
Hands-on.
general manager, whoever. You don't want to deal with a salesperson, come straight to us. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put the icing on the cake for you.
Absolutely.
Visit us today. Bridgeland is proud to be a Carfax dealer. Accept nothing less than the full transparency of a Carfax report when shopping for your next pre-owned vehicle. As a dealership, there are a few different sources for vehicle history reports. So if the dealerships that you've been out at shopping for your vehicles, maybe they're offering you a second-rate version, will accept nothing less. Don't accept a second-rate version that's missing the most important piece, the history. Visit our entire inventory at cleancarscheap.com today. This is somewhat of a shoo-in right here. Now we already had the commercial, I had the vehicle set. Last minute I'm at home doing my final touches on getting what I gotta get ready. And I'm like, Keith's Lexus, I gotta put that in the show. And the reason I'm putting this car in here is because of the condition. This is a 2014 Lexus ES350.
In the wrapper.
I sold this when I worked up north at Caprera. This is years ago, we're talking several years ago. When I had my day job, I had sold this to Keith. Keith was one of my customers at that time, and he stayed with me throughout the years. And Keith called me like he usually does, and we talked on the phone. And he said, listen, I think it's my time. And I've been pushing him off, saying, just keep your car, it holds its value well. And because that's what I do with my customers. I don't just try to get them in the door and sell them a car. I put them, I want to trade you where
Position them properly.
I want to trade you when it's time to trade you, because I'm going to be the guy that's going to have to get you out of the next car, and I want to line you up properly so that I can do my job properly. And then you send me your friends and your family, and you send everybody you know, because you're taken care of like that, and nobody else takes care of people like that. I was able to get back this Lexus that I originally sold him. Now,
Which is probably cleaner than when you sold it.
when I tell you clean, there's no word for it. This car has the original floor mats in it that had two sets of mats over the originals.
Correct.
These have never been touched by human feet.
Right.
Well, except for the feet that drove it into this commercial. Now, you have plastic bags over the seats. So, literally,
It's like your grandparents with the sofa.
he literally had plastic bags on the seats. That's how he drove the car. So the car is brand new, like a 2020 on the interior. The car's probably been washed 3 times a week, is my guess, knowing him. Okay? So the car's as well kept as you're gonna find. Again, to attest to the fact that this was really a shoe-in, I didn't have an opportunity to really do the payment. I just realized that before we were getting ready to shoot, and I didn't want to go to the store down the street and get the payment all constructed. Either way, priced out at $18,344.
Payments in the low
Hit
threes.
that screen, $18,344. Great price for only, here's the other catch, only 41,000 miles. So with 41,000 miles, this 14 Lexus ES350 is over 20,000 miles below the market average. It's priced below market average. You're not gonna find it's too clean on the inside. I wouldn't keep my own car that clean. It's a no-brainer. Take the brains off, take the lid off, come on into the store, sign by the dotted line, and take something home that you're never gonna find again. If you're lucky enough to get this car before it sells, because it's not gonna last. CleanCarSheep.com, right? If you got credit issues too, that's what we specialize in. We have a store full of franchise guys that are the best of where they came from. We've handpicked our team. We have a team, okay? So if you need that help with credit, we have the guys that can do it, some of the best in the business.
Absolutely.
You want to get treated professionally? Well, that's what we do.
It's not only that it's professionally, I mean, people, if you look at the thousands of reviews that we have, you'll see a common pattern or denominator of people just have a solid, real, humanized experience. There's no BS, no BS. Just in, out, you know what's up, you know what's going on, you're brought along the entire, journey of the buying experience, you know what's going on. That's a lot of what this is, Rob.
It's passion. That's the bottom line, is it's passion. And I know that when I deal with people with things that I buy, or vendors that I deal with, when somebody's passionate about it, it's like black and yellow.
Yeah.
There's no comparison to somebody that just has a true passion for
You
what
feel
they
it.
do.
You feel
You
it.
got it here, and you're gonna feel it. So come on into our store, you're gonna feel something you've never felt anywhere else. There's gonna be cars that you've never seen anywhere else.
Right.
You're gonna drive home right on the spot. Visit us today, cleancarsheep.com. I can cut that leg off the back and then put a little font in there.
Grab a patch.
Now here's an absolutely beautiful car, one you're not gonna find elsewhere. 2017, I forgot what I have.
Nissan Sentra
I
Nismo.
remember the Nismo part. 2017 Nissan Sentra Nismo. I can't even say
I
Nismo.
love when he does that.
It's a Nissan Nismo.
But you know what? The Nismo, what's it give you?
It gives you 188 horsepower. This particular one is decked out in pearl white, red accents, 10 spoke 18-inch wheels, 8-speaker Bose audio system. This car's got it all. The car's also got a nice, easy monthly payment
Of $229 a month.
$229 a month. I can't remember how many miles are on the car, but I don't think it's much. 26,000 miles.
Only.
Only 26,000 miles. So not only will it look good in your driveway, but it's going to be a vehicle because of its rarity that's going to maintain its equity. So back to that 2, that 3, that 4 years when you come driving
Exactly.
in a dealership with one of these with 70 or 80,000 miles. Now, here's the crazy thing: when you get the one-of-a-kind cars, they kind of age like wine. So what happens is the lower the price tag goes, the bigger the pool of buyers. So you're going to have where we might have somebody like yourself that might be looking at this going, maybe that's in your budget. Well, there's a lot more people out there that have a budget of $9,000 or $10,000. So when this vehicle comes around to a dealership, hopefully it's ours, comes back in on a trade with maybe 80,000 miles on it, and then it can be offered to the next customer for that under $10,000 price. Well, believe me, if this pulls in my lot with 80,000 miles on it, we're going to be all over this.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're going to put big money into it, which is what's going to happen for you. So back to that equity. If you're looking for that equity car, this is a good one for trade value. Now, one of the things I want to share with you is this car is not going to last, and some of the data we have to support that is the fact that when people search third-party sites, maybe you go to autotradercars.com, whatever it may be, and you click a search, you put your criteria in there. I'm looking for a car under $20,000. It's got to be a Nissan. It's got to be this. Then what happens is it'll give you, say, 150 cars in your search, and then you'll click on whatever ones interest you. A good conversion, if 2.5% of the people that are actually doing a general search click specifically on your car, that's a well-performing car that you can expect to move off your lot quickly. This car is converting at 9.4%. So 9.4% of the people that are actually looking generally, and this car fits the general criteria, are actually clicking on this car. So
Desirable.
the car's not going to last. This car's days away from being gone off our lot. So if you're looking for that one of a kind, you want something that nobody else is going to have, you want to feel good all summer long driving your car, you want to feel even better when you're making that monthly payment, this is where it's at. CleanCarsCheap.com. Let us sanitize this car, get it ready for your test drive
Today.
Yeah. I'm gonna go like this.
Testing the mask. Testing the mask. True.
It made me the man that I am.
But not as big of a punch in the face as I'm about to take on this car right now. This 2016 Infiniti QX70 with only 43,000 miles. This thing has been on our lot for quite a while. And listen, another one of those, we call it water. Okay, so here's some more water that flushed. Okay, 2016. And if you look at the history on it, and a good place for you to find history, and I like to tell on everybody, I'm probably telling on myself, but whatever, we're transparent. What a good place to find the history of a car is go to Car Gurus. You're going to be able to go on there, and their reporting will show you the history of price changes on a car. So if you're curious, and you're curious how long I've had this, God, this guy says he's had this car 260 something days. Well, go verify it. And you're going to find the difference in price, and you're going to see the fluctuation in price. The fluctuation has never been more in your favor than it is right now. With a price tag at $22,275, this puts us way in line with market value.
$365 a month.
But it's a $5,800 punch in the jaw. So if you're looking for a deal, we're going to take a $5,800 loss on this car to put it in your driveway. But that's the name of the game. You win on some, you lose on some, you draw on the others. So if you're looking for a hot ride, if you want something pure luxury,
Tell them about your love for Infinitis.
I do love Infinitis, and I worked for Infiniti when I was much younger, and when I had an opportunity to go back and buy my first brand new car, I did buy an Infiniti. It's the only new car I bought because I lost my butt on it, because I bought it off the showroom floor, and I had all that big depreciation that people take when they buy new cars. Well, I learned the hard way on that car. However, it was my favorite car, and I love the growl that these have. These have a handling. They're a luxury sports car is what they are. So nothing sounds like an Infiniti. Nothing handles like an Infiniti. And don't get me wrong, I love Lexus, I love Jaguar, I love all the brands. But each one of them has its own, and they're differentiated. Nothing differentiates itself in the market like an Infiniti. So not only is that car that you're going to enjoy driving, but you're going to enjoy the monthly payment to it, $365 a month. That's easy, right? Either way. So if you're looking for a great deal, you buy this car in the low 20s. Think about this now, okay? We have a 2016 Infiniti. It's foreign, it's a luxury end of Nissan, so it's gonna hold its value. It's gonna also be dependable throughout your ownership. So now we take this 2016, we buy it in the low 20s, we drive it for 3 years, we put 12, 15,000 miles a year on it. It's got low mileage for the year now. So now we bring it back in with 70, 80,000 miles on it. What do we owe, 10, 11, 12 grand?
Yeah.
So in that ballpark, she's worth what you owe. And if you can do that, if you can get into a car, have an easy monthly payment, get back what you owe in 3 to 4 years, you're winning. You're winning. Visit us today, cleancarscheap.com. You're gonna see this and a ton of inventory priced aggressively, just like this one.
Call us 315-633-7060. Let's make an appointment today
Or visit us
at cleancarscheap.com.
today.
Today.
With everything being so restricted right now, we've really had to focus on our service departments, which are essential. Think of chain repair shops like fast food, because we do.
Think about it like this. Treat your car like you treat your grandmother. Bring it somewhere nice.
Between labor rates and parts markups, you're gonna find that we're 30 to 40% below what your service bill will be at these chain repair shops.
Loaner cars, free inspections, car washes, shuttle service, and those rates?
Here's a beautiful SUV. If you're looking for a good price point vehicle, this is killer. 2017 Audi Q5 2.0 Premium, and another one. You can eat off this thing. It's absolutely super clean vehicle, and one of the reasons it's so clean is because of where they come from. Now we don't go to our local auction or our local watering hole and raise our.
Good
hand
luck
like
finding them.
We travel.
Yeah.
So I think I brought this out, if I'm not mistaken, out of the Connecticut area.
Yep.
So they're super clean there. They're not using the rock salt like they do here. So you'll notice that Connecticut and New Hampshire, Massachusetts, when you go into those areas and you buy vehicles, you'll pay a little bit more as a dealer, but when you put them on the lift, it's sold. If I took, and I'm not trying to get way off track here, but if I took these consumers and they were able to see, if you went out on a dealership today, in every car that you went and looked at that you liked, you put it on a lift, I bet you'd eliminate 3/4 of those cars.
Why?
Because a New York winter destroys a car. I don't care if it's a 2017, 18, 19, they look horrible underneath.
Ugh.
When you bring them out of the southern market, you bring them out of different areas, you're able to get a cleaner car. We spend less through the shop. We're putting a better unit on the road, and you have a more desirable piece for yourself.
Question for you.
Yeah.
Someone puts it up in the air. What do you think their initial reaction is?
They don't know what they're looking at. Half the
You
time.
think they go like this? They go,
Naturally.
yeah. I was curious. That would be my reaction. I go,
Disgusting.
Right.
yeah. It's hot. We're thinking about the underneath and so forth. Just want to share a thought with you.
Yep. So priced out just right at $22,375. This is below market, and this is going to put you at a $325 a month payment with tax and DMV down.
For a German luxury car,
Yeah, with 40 and change on it.
$325 for a luxury car.
3 1/4. Not only is it 3 1/4, but you're going to be able to get into this vehicle, drive it for a few years, and get your money back. Now, let me give you an example of how we kind of sharpshoot. Okay, we know our inventory, we price it right, we only put the clean stuff on the lot. Now, based on my homework on this one, for example, we rank these based on how many are in the market and how good our price stacks up compared to what is in the market. An average dealership that's performing very well will keep a car in inventory at an average of 45 days. Well, the data on this shows, based on where it's priced, the desirability of the unit, shows that this car will move off our lot in approximately 27 days.
So you better hurry up.
So this car's already been with us for 7-10 days. So this car's probably got somewhere between 2 and 3 weeks left before it goes. Now, you say, well, what the heck is this guy talking about? That's what we do. We study, we love what we do. We know what we're putting on our lot. We know what's called turn. We know how fast we'll be able to turn that unit, and we know what price we have to sell it for to turn it fast. And in Bridgeland, we love that fast turn.
Which
So-
translates into the reason that we turn so fast is a lot of it because A, the type of vehicles we buy,
Yeah.
but more specifically the price point. It's okay to make a lower profit and move more volume. It's, that's just how we roll.
Well, the thing is this, the concept is, what you people say, well, why would you want to work twice as hard for the same thing? Okay, but when you're trying to build a foundation, when you're building a business, you're worried about putting plate frames on the streets. That's it, putting plate frames on the streets. Now you're gonna send me your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, and then we don't have to get out of our seat. 10 years from now, we don't have to have an advertising budget that we made today.
Right.
Because you've taken care of people throughout the years.
Got the
You have
reputation
that
you've earned.
Exactly.
Yep.
So you got that repeat business, and that's what it's all about. That's the build, and that's what we're doing right now. Is
Sweet spot.
Building. So while we're building, we're putting a lot of good eggs on the tree.
Amen.
Make this your egg. Visit us today, cleancarscheap.com or dial 315-633-7060. Okay, next up we have a 2019 Ram 2500. And I was able to buy a package of these out of Canada. This is the first one that dropped. I got a few more coming behind it. Now, we're gonna take these 2019 Rams. We're not talking 25, we're not talking 35 or 45,000 miles. This vehicle's got 13,000 miles on it. This is the Bighorn edition. So this one's gonna give you the power driver seat. It's gonna give you the bigger touchscreen.
I like the Bighorn.
You do like the Bighorn.
I do.
But either way, this truck makes a whole lot of sense. Full crew cab, 6.4 liter Hemi. So one of the things you may not know, the public may not realize with the 6.4 liter
Yes.
is,
6'4" and the 5'7". Tell us a little bit
I
more.
can't tell when you're gonna jump in because that mask. You wanna know my opinion on it? I'm gonna get, you know what, maybe this is off color, but you know, I'm thinking about this, and we wear our masks, don't get me wrong. I wear my mask, but you know, I'm not a fan of the mask. And you know, my thought was, and think about this, and again, this may be off key, but just a thought. If a fart can make its way through 2 butt cheeks, a pair of underwear, and a pair of jeans, you don't think that virus is gonna make it through that little blue mask?
We'd have to test it.
Well, you're not gonna do the sniff test with me, but I'm gonna stop you right in your tracks with this price. $33,995, I'm 3,000, no, I'm not 3,000, I'm exaggerating. The average market price on this truck is $36,200 with 12,000 miles. This truck has 13,000 miles, same thing, right? $33,900. We're not talking I'm 1,000 less than everybody else, I'm thousands
Plural.
less than everybody else. With the US warranty. So these trucks are gonna come with US warranty, Can-Am warranty. And this is a product of what the Canadian market can translate into when it comes to your purchase. So we spend thousands less because our money converts better in that country.
Makes sense.
Okay, the US dollar is stronger in Canada than it is in our own country.
Yep.
So what happens is we're able to buy these vehicles, you know, maybe 20 cents on the dollar cheaper, which is several $1,000s when you're talking $30,000, $40,000 vehicles. So if you want a great deal on a 2019 with the factory warranty,
With the 6'4",
got all the options, this is where it's at. Visit us today, cleancarscheap.com. Go online, you're gonna find this, and there's several more, like I said, there's several more coming right behind it.
different flavors.
Once these are gone, they're gone. I can't buy any more.
Right.
I was able to get the little batch that I did. I bought every one that they had.
Limited opportunity.
There's no more available. So if you're looking for that 3/4 ton truck, we keep talking about it being a buyer's market. Now is the time to swing.
Can I just put something in there?
You can.
They don't last forever, these markets, whether it be an upswing or
Correct.
a downturn.
Yep.
They don't last forever. So now is the perfect opportunity to take advantage of it.
This won't be around, period. This will not, probably another 30 to 60 days. If you're lucky,
It's already starting to build up again.
it is. So on our end, we know that we're starting to pay a little bit more and more. It's starting to graduate, which means that it's gonna have to graduate on your side. So before that happens, jump on board, take advantage of it.
It's like being at a concert.
If I was buying a car, 100%, if I was in the market for something, there's no way, if ands or buts about it. Right now is when I'd be buying a vehicle.
I feel you.
Knowing what I know from this side of the
Yep,
coin.
absolutely.
Visit us today, cleancarscheap.com. Take advantage and make this your best opportunity.
The preceding program has been a paid advertisement for the Bridgeland Auto Brokers and does not reflect the views or opinions of this station.